we win the first qualifier for the NHL 24 World Championship. Europe New Year's Open. In the last video you saw me go 20-0 in the first part of qualifiers and get the number 1 seed for the bracket you're about to see. So there are 16 players remaining. It's a single elimination best of 3 bracket from this stage onward. 4 players make it through to the console finals, which is 128 players combined. So only 4 make it through this first qualifier. But the top 4 players get cash prizes and the best possible seeding for the console finals. So obviously would be nice to win. My first round against Sopuli, a fellow content creator. Sopuli is a really interesting opponent. He's one of, if not the most skilled player I know, strictly thumb skill wise. He tries a lot of fancy stuff which other players don't really even think about, especially in tournaments.
Mike Modano. 1-0 right away. Nice.
I got the first goal pretty early on. Mike Modano has been super clutch for me throughout the entire qualifiers.
That's a great try.
But Sopuli is coming right back and scored 5-hole on me. And this is a goal I rarely see people try, but I've seen Sopuli play a bit and he actually scores this goal quite often.
Nice. Teuvo Teräväinen. Backhand, forehand, backhand. That's my move, baby.
Pretty soon after I get the goal back with Teuvo Teräväinen and I got the 2-1 lead. I'm really confident at this stage. I've played Sopuli quite a bit over the years. I think the last time he's beaten me is NHL 21. So in my mind I had a hard time seeing myself lose this series, to be honest. Sopuli gets it tied again, and yeah, we've had most of the puck possession and most of the chances, but I feel like I'm not maybe creative enough in offense right now. And also, I just can't capitalize on my scoring chances. I feel like I'm creating a lot of offense, like I'm controlling the game, but I just can't score. Even though I'm still feeling alright. The game is tied and time is starting to end.
What a play. Oh my god, what a save.
So maybe I'm starting to worry just a bit, but I still have the puck possession, still creating chances. And with 5 minutes to go, Wayne Gretzky gets his own rebound.
There we go, Wayne Gretzky freaking finally. We had to work for that goal.
At this stage, I honestly thought that this game is in the bag with the way this game has gone, but Sopuli is coming down with 30 seconds to go. First I take a penalty. I'm not really worried yet. There's very little time on the clock and I have all my players in the middle. There's a loose puck to the corner. I thought I'm there with McKinnon first, but he makes a great stick lift with Thompson and just throws it on and...
Oh my god, man. How is that going in off my f***ing defenseman?
So even though we've been in control of this game 1, Sopuli has been way more efficient on scoring chances and it's 3-3 heading into overtime. On the power play, I get a 2-on-1. Ovechkin coming down, wide open shot and just misses it. Oh no. I also have a 2-on-1 with McKinnon and Sakic and I get a great scoring opportunity, but I just kinda freeze up. I made a wrong decision, which I made a lot of times during this first game, and he's coming down with Mark Messier.
Sake, man.
Absolutely fantastic goal. Like I said, Sopuli is one of the most skilled guys that I know. And he wins game 1. And this was a really frustrating loss. I just couldn't score. And Sopuli just was way more effective in scoring chances and won game 1. Start of game 2 and we continued where we left off in game 1. But we just doubled down. In the first period, I'm creating so much offense. Even more offense than the last game. But at this stage, I'm starting to get a bit frustrated. I feel like I need to create so many scoring chances for every goal.
Dude, what is going on?
Some of these shots should go in my opinion, but at the same time I feel like I could be more creative. But at the end of the first period, the GOAT, Wayne Gretzky.
There we go, Wayne Gretzky. Freaking finally, man.
Quick break from the games. I have a new channel on YouTube called Eki Games where I upload my most entertaining games that I play and the most important games that I play. For example, all the series you will see in this episode will be uploaded fully onto Eki Games channel. Let's continue.
Okay, good first. He didn't have a single scoring chance, maybe in the beginning, but a 9-1 shot, 6-1 time on attack.
Right at the start of the second period, I get a breakaway with McDavid. He took the manual goalie and... oh lord. I wasn't at my best offensively during this series. I just wasn't. And here's an example of a mistake we need to get rid of in the future. I lose the puck with Doughty on a breakout. Allow him to get a free chance, but luckily Hellebuck stays strong. And again, same story. continues. I feel like I'm doing a great job of getting into scoring areas, but then when I get to the scoring chance, either Sopuli reads really nicely what I'm doing, his goalie makes a great save, or I just make the wrong decision. In the third period, a great chance again, and my own player is in the way, in the way of the shot. It's only a 1-goal game with 7 minutes to go. Like, it didn't feel right for me at the time, but it was frustrating. 5 minutes to go. I have another breakaway. Ovechkin, do I score? Of course not.
What a save, dude.
Story of the series. Ovechkin behind the net, finds Taves, and there we go.
Finally, man. Oh my god.
2-0. I score my third goal on a 2-on-1 straight after, and that's it for game number 2. Sopuli had 2 shots the entire game, but I just feel like I'm kind of making it hard for myself with my scoring problems. But start of game 3, do or die. Again, I hate to sound like a broken clock, but same story continues. I get scoring chances and I can score.
Oh my god.
From any player in the world, I personally feel like I create the best amount of space for myself in the slot. But I'm nowhere near the best at finishing, which is something I really need to work on, because now and in the future it can cost me really important games. But the end of the first period, I find a nice passing play and my fourth line gets on the board.
Nice! Come on, baby. Beautiful.
We scored the first goal again. I feel like you're watching the same game 3 times. At the start of the second period, nice cycle here, Gretzky to Lemieux, and it's so beautiful.
Nice, beautiful puck movement. There we go.
Finding great passes right now, great finish there by Lemieux as well, and I have the 2-0 lead. But of course, right after, Gretzky gets it with his hand and...
What is that, man?
So Sopuli got the goal right back. It's back within 1 goal. I just can't get any breathing room throughout this series. I'm creating more offense again and, you know, can't score. But then Sakic with a great pass to Mike Modano.
What a pass! Oh my god, Sakic, no look backhand.
And we have another 2-1 lead. Can we actually protect it? Coming to the zone with Gretzky and absolutely a garbage mistake. Sopuli on a breakaway. Luckily can't finish.
I can't, dude. I tried to switch to Doughty like 5 times. I can't get it.
I just couldn't, and I couldn't defend the cross crease. And it's a 1-goal game again. Watching these games back, I can clearly see my weaknesses in my gameplay at the moment. I have way too much patience in some situations, which does give me scoring chances, but at the same time, sometimes I lose the puck in stupid situations when I'm just playing too risky. Sometimes I just need to get it deep or get it out of the zone rather than trying to do a risky play to create a scoring chance. Third period, Sopuli coming down with the moves. Hellebuck with a massive stop. And 10 minutes to go. I have full pressure on, can't finish it. We're entering the final stages of the game. There's 4 minutes remaining. I'm entering the zone with Hedman. And let's pause it here. What you're about to see next, I've gotten a lot of slack for. Let's really go over this situation. So when I enter the zone, there's a bit over 3:30 remaining, which is just over a minute in real time. So competitive wise, what's the best thing for me to do with this little time remaining? Of course, it is to try to hold on to the puck and limit Sopuli's opportunities to come back to tie this game. So I start cycling it around in his offensive zone, seeing if Sopuli overcommits and something nice would open up for me. And Sopuli is having a really tough time putting any pressure on me because he's played on protect net collapsing defensive zone strategies the entire series. And he hasn't changed those yet, and he always has 3 to 4 players in front of his own net defending because he set up his strategies that way. So it's really easy for me to just hold on to the puck, and as his players are still just protecting the middle, of course I'm not going to just run into his players, give him the puck and a chance to tie the game. With 1 minute or so remaining, I get pressure on, which lasts 30 seconds in real time. It's basically to the end of the game, and at this stage I know already I basically won the game. Sopuli can't change any of his defensive strats while we are mid gameplay. That's on EA, I don't know why that is the case, but got to say, Sopuli as well, why is he playing protect net with 5 minutes to go in the third period?
Like, it's not like I'm even playing passively. I'm not even like playing passively, dude. Jeez, and it's full pressure for like almost the entirety of the rest of the game.
And I think this is what really got into people's nerves. 30 seconds remaining, Sopuli does a line change. I have a 5-on-1 in front of Sopuli's net. A really weird situation. But again, under 30 seconds remaining, most of it is under full pressure. What if I try to score here and I miss? Sopuli is coming down on a 4-on-1 or something. Even more reason for me to just try to hold on to the puck. And this is what happens the rest of the game.
can we talk about this for a second? I just want to throw out a couple of thoughts I have. Like, firstly, it's not Eki's fault that he can just play keep away for the rest of the game. People are gonna be saying that I just should have pressured him more.
So I just won the game by keeping the puck. Beard is gone, by the way. Is offensive zone puck ragging fun or is it nice to do? No, of course not. But it's a tournament. It's a competition. I'm doing everything in my power to win the game, win the series. And if my opponent allows me to do so, I will do that exact same situation when I'm leading every single time. But at the end of the day, I felt like I did deserve to go through. Objectively, I did create more scoring chances throughout the entire series. But good games to Sopuli, you're a fantastic player. And like I said, you're one of, if not the most skilled guy, like mechanically, that I know. Up next, quarterfinals against Temppanen. We played each other in the European Championship finals last year, and we were the second and third place finishers in the World Championships. So this is a massive matchup at this stage of the qualifiers. Only one of us qualifies to the console finals from this first qualifier and gets the cash prizes and the seeding. And got to say, the series against Temppanen was way more up and down than against Sopuli. I felt like Temppanen played more fast-paced than Sopuli, especially defensively, put a lot more pressure on.
Shit, man. Straight off the block. Nice. Alex Ovechkin, baby. Connor McDavid. 2-1. What a play. Nathan McKinnon. I scored 3 goals really early on. I just found space in offense I didn't find against Sopuli at all. Taves has a wide open chance to get the 3-goal lead in the first period. But Temppanen coming down, just straight lining, fires it across, and it's a tie game. Bad defense, man. Focus. And this is what Temppanen does really well. He comes down from the wing with speed, and he has some variations here. Like you see here, he does the back skate, sometimes he turns around. And defending that straight line is really tough in this game, as you've seen from my content the entire year. Again, I'm making too many easy mistakes. Losing the puck in places I shouldn't really lose the puck. Here I take a horrendous penalty. No, that was the freaking worst penalty I've ever taken. I've taken some bad penalties, and here he tries to fire it across, and I score an own goal. Dude, what in the world is that? Another missed pass there by Hedman. He gets it to Gretzky, and he passes it off my player into the net. A lucky finish, but it all started from me having multiple kind of bad decisions with the puck in a row. And I can only look myself in the mirror for this place. Fuck's sake, man. What is going on? Right after that, Temppanen scores a 4th goal. But right after that, end of the second period. Nice! Mario Lemieux right at the end of the period. This is a back and forth game here. And it's a 4-4 game heading into the 3rd period. At the start of the 3rd, he gets a breakaway with McDavid. An unbelievable save by Hellebuck. But then... Why do I throw it out, dude? I'm an idiot. I just don't understand why at this stage I decided to throw it out in that situation. I don't know if it's lack of focus, I don't know if it's nerves, and I feel like Temppanen has the lead kinda for free here. 15 seconds to go, my final chance, and I lose game 1. Tried to get the tip, Taves had the freaking stick open. I just gave him this first game. Start of game 2 was pretty back and forward. I felt like I had a bit more control at the start of the game, but could I capitalize it? Oh my god. Nice try. What a play! Oh my god. I got a lucky bounce, but I think I deserved that. I get the first goal of the game, obviously massive. But right after that, I'm struggling to defend these Temppanen's counterattacks. Like, oh my god! Jesus, man.
Temppanen ties it up with Sakic, and right after that, again, full speed from the wing, fires it across. I can't stop it, but a massive save there from Hellebuck. Heading into the third period, I'm out shooting Temppanen, I'm doubling his time on attack. Like I said earlier, I feel like I have the control, but Temppanen from the wing again. Nice couple movements there, and I feel like Temppanen knows how to manipulate the AI perfectly.
Oh my god, man. If I could just defend a little bit.
And he has the lead. Right after that though, I missed a shot. His goal is down. And I find my second goal with Gretzky there.
His goalie was down. Shot it right away. Yeah, luckily went in.
Right after that, I get some luck.
Oi, oi, oi. Oh, I'm getting all the bounces right now. Ooh. What a beautiful pass. Ooh.
I have the 2-goal lead with 9 minutes to go. But I still need to defend here. Temppanen gets an interception. Finds Makar on a breakaway. Massive stop by Hellebuck. Got to say, no matter what has happened to me during these qualifiers, I feel like Hellebuck has made enough saves for me to win these games. Temppanen did create some offense at the end of this game, but we did get the 4-2 win.
Save. Alright, game 3.
Sweaty. Game 3, do or die. The winner qualifies to the European Console Finals and gets at least $500. So massive stakes on this one game, to say the least. We played 10 minutes, nothing really has happened. Temppanen coming down and an horrendous misplay by me with Doughty. No, I fucking... Oh, I tried to stop here before he passed it, because I feel like you have better intercepting animations when you're standing still. But I just stopped skating too early, and it gave him the free backdoor. Again, a bad mistake. But right after that, Jack Hughes! Nice! Right away, man. Not letting him get the lead. We're back in it, but he's coming down on the wing. Gretzky against Doughty. Doughty! Doughty!
No, he's passing it, but I'm not fucking there.
I missed the hit, but at the same time, Doughty is slow as hell. And he just finds the same backdoor. And I'm starting to get frustrated here, which is a terrible thing to do in the middle of this important game. Right after that, I lose the puck with my car. Again, I just turned to a wrong direction. Horrendous mistakes. For some reason, he gets a breakaway of this though. I have no idea where my AI is skating. And he's leading 3-1. And I still do believe in myself.
Time to freaking show how I can play this game.
9 minutes to go in the second period. I get a chance with McKinnon in the slot. Again, I can't capitalize from the slot. Right after that, Mike Modano. Again, I'm in the slot and I can't score. I need to go in the lab, go to the practice room, figure out where to shoot when I get to these scoring areas. Like, oh my god. It's ridiculous.
Oh my god.
Luckily, right after, I do find the cross crease.
Nice. Come on. Back in the game.
It feels like the only way I can score. Right after that, I have a great chance, but his Ottinger freaking intercepts the pass. Temppanen in my zone again. Gets the pressure on, and this is never good.
Oh, fucking full pressure. There. At least I'm trying to be there, but I don't really know what to say.
Watching this back, I'm playing so much worse than I thought during the games. Like defensively, exactly. Offensively, I don't think I'm doing it too bad, but the mistakes I'm doing defensively all the time is just horrendous. I'm hitting wide, I'm not in the right place to intercept passes, Can we bounce back in the third period? Let's play our best period of the year.
I'm going all out attack. It doesn't matter if I lose by 10 or lose by 3. Nice pass. Doughty's gate. Oh my god. Drew Doughty's out of the fucking line.
No worries, we still have time.
But if I'm not scoring on any chances, then, you know, this is the way it's meant to be, man.
No, it's just everything's work.
No. I think we gotta end our misery now. One more try. Yeah. Alright, GG's.
There we go. I didn't qualify from the European New Year's Open. Don't worry, of course, I'm still not out of the tournament, but would have been great to qualify from this first qualifier. I would have gotten money, I would have gotten one of the best seeds. Especially the way I lost to Temppanen. I have a lot of stuff to improve on. I do feel like my games have gone way better in this NHL than they did in the prior years at this stage of the year. So I'm feeling good, we just need to cut down on the mistakes. So what's next in the World Championships? Actually, this week there's a second qualifier, which works exactly the same as this New Year's Open. First 20 qualifier games, then top 16 players go through again, and then 4 players qualify for the console finals. And if we can't qualify from that qualifier either, then there's the huge open play where 120 players qualify, so we should be fine there, no matter how we play. But dude, I want that extra cash, I want that good seeding. Alright, thank you for watching and see you next time.